I want to put the icing on the cake for you. Go back to Isaiah 6, verse 1. He saw him on a throne, and the throne is what? High and lifted up, right?
Yes.
Go to Isaiah 52.
Exalted, yeah.
Okay, but remember the words. It's Ram and Nisa. Ram and Nisa. Go to Isaiah 52, verse 13 for me. The servant that you say is Israel, which is good. I'm not going to argue whether it's Messiah or Mashiach or not. We'll go with Israel. Isaiah 52, verse 13.
And it says, behold, my servant shall prosper. He shall be exalted and lifted up, and he shall be very high.
Okay, now can you confirm the words exalted and lifted up are the same two verbs used in Isaiah 6:1?
Yes. Here it's Yorim v'nisu. Another one it is Ram v'nisai.
Okay. Now I'm going to challenge you to prove me wrong. When you come, text me on Skype. I want you to show me where those verbs are used for anyone other than God in his exaltation. So my challenge to you is, what in the world is Isaiah doing saying that the servant is exalted to the status of God? Because the words high and lifted up, those words are only used of God and used of God on his throne. Why is the servant exalted to the position of God if he's just a creature? Hashem is high and lofty, and his throne is high and lofty, and then Israel's going to be high and lofty, and those words are only used of God and his status. And you still want to convince me it doesn't mean that the servant will be exalted to the status of God. Yeah, I'm convinced.
Sam's argument is simple. Isaiah 52 verse 13 describes the suffering servant as being raised high and exalted. In Hebrew, rom v'nisai. Since this phrase is used exclusively for God elsewhere, this entails that the author of Isaiah is intentionally hinting at the divine nature of the servant. The problem with this inductive argument, where Sam appeals to the typical usage of rom v'nisai, is that for it to hold any real weight, it relies upon a multitude of other examples where this term is used in application to God. What Sam purposefully doesn't tell you is that there are only two such cases. Two examples is insufficient to impose only one possible means of usage. Let us now take him to verse 8 of the same chapter, Isaiah 53, where we find the suffering servant being spoken of in the plural. From prison and judgment he was taken away, and with his generation who complained, for he was cut off from the land of the living. Because of the sin of my people, this torture befell unto them. We are able to provide more than 300 instances where lamai, meaning them, clearly refers to a multitude of people. If Sam wants to play the numbers game and build a theological claim based upon just two occurrences of rom v'nisai, then by his own logic he is obligated to admit that the term lamai in Isaiah 53 refers to a multitude of people. The real question is, when will Sam finally be honest and accept that if two examples is sufficient for him to divinize the servant, then 300 examples should be more than enough to settle that Isaiah is clearly speaking about a collective people and not a singular divine person. If you enjoyed our video, please like and subscribe.